Hi, I'm Marty. This is EMP Disaster Plan. Today, I want to talk about spreading the word. When we have a natural disaster such as a hurricane, first thing everyone does is immediately run to the store, pick up supplies. Why do they do this? Because they know they're not prepared. And because the government tells them to. American Red Cross and the government say we should have a 72-hour supply in a case of an emergency. The reason behind this is because it's assumed that within 72 hours relief can be brought in. Sometimes this is true, sometimes it's not. I believe every American household should be able to survive for 30 days on their own, untethered from American standards, electric, water, things like that. It's an attainable goal. It's one that everyone should do. However, the preparedness community in this country is marginalized, in some cases made fun of. I believe it needs to be legitimized. I believe we need to go back to the way things were. I believe in the 50s and 60s, the Civil Defense Agency promoted preparedness. They legitimized it. They made it so not all, but large numbers of Americans were preparing. At the time, they were preparing for nuclear issues, nuclear fallout. They were talking about how to make fallout shelters. The idea was preparedness. This has fallen out of favor. I believe it needs to come back. It needs to make a comeback. Rather than the reactionary system of within 72 hours the government will be there to help you, I believe the government needs to go back to the proactive system of telling Americans to prepare, how to prepare, what they need to do, and in doing so, legitimizing preparedness in this country. Our just-in-time society is just waiting to fail. Normalcy bias makes it so people don't see that. Whether it be an EMP or a localized disaster, being prepared for a month will serve several purposes. A, gives peace of mind to every person. They don't have to rush to the food store immediately. They don't have to worry. They have a plan. It will also be beneficial to our government. It'll ease the burden, knowing that the people are prepared. They've been told to prepare. And those who aren't prepared have chosen to be in that position. I believe the Civil Defense Agency of the 50s and 60s needs to be restored. To President Trump's credit, the presidential alert system was a nice step in the right direction towards alerting people. However, it's just a step. It's just a modern version of the old Conelrad system. An important system, nonetheless, but just a step. I believe the government, I believe the president should be out there promoting this idea, setting up an agency to spread the word to the mainstream, to the masses, making it acceptable, necessary, and part of American life to be prepared for anything. It's what made this country great. It's a necessary step to make it great again. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe this video. And please leave me comments. Let me know what you think about this idea. I think it's an important step. What's your opinion?